Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. It's the Wednesday show where we bring you all the best of what's happening within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. Popping every night at Disney, there is fireworks, and every Wednesday night on Near Disney, there's fireworks in our intro. So we are real estate experts local. Our office is located in Celebration, Florida, the town built by Disney. And we come together once a week to just share what's going on with the market or any cool news, interest stories happening with real estate or just Orlando in general. So sitting in the host chair tonight is me, Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty. They call me the Prince of Real Estate here at Near Disney. And got a couple great guests here on the Dream Team. I'm going to first bring it to you.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth 𝐼snoggle, also with Florida in Motion Realty, and I go by the Disney moniker Elsa.
Princess Elsa, awesome. And then, of course, down below.
And I'm the Princesa Latina of the Near Disney team. My name is Tanya, and I'm also with Florida in Motion Realty.
That's awesome. Well, so glad to have you. And I think that we'll just have fun getting this started. As we go through these topics, chat, please feel free to comment anything or ask us a question. This is supposed to be an engaging show, so don't feel like you're interrupting us. And don't mind if your comment or question doesn't have to do with the article that we're talking about. We just have fun bringing you the content and engaging with you. But I guess to get us started, Elizabeth, you found a fun topic about something going on with Margaritaville.
Yes, so Merry Christmas Eve in July. Tomorrow is July 25th, so a lot of people like to celebrate Christmas in July, and you can also celebrate that at the Margaritaville Resort here in Orlando in Kissimmee. It's near Disney, it's near Celebration, and I know that Sue and Elijah have had a video about the Margaritaville Resort because you can vacation there, but you can also live there too. So tomorrow they're having a free event. You can go on Eventbrite and like register if you want to go ahead and reserve your spot because you know that you are going. But they're going to have elves there. It looks like they might have Santa Claus. He might be making a pit stop here in Orlando, some toy soldiers. And if you're one of the first 500 people that RSVP and show up, you're going to get a free margarita. So everyone will be very merry tomorrow at Margaritaville. There's going to be live music, prizes. You could even maybe get a getaway. You can win a prize for a 2-night resort stay at Margaritaville. So I might have to go down there. I feel like the holiday season is upon us this early, but it's free admission, free parking, and free margaritas maybe. So who doesn't love that?
Margarita, yeah, it's a Jimmy Buffett song. Advertises that paradise living that he helped put together and make basically his dream a reality here in Central Florida, near to Disney. And you're right, me and Sue 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊 with the Dream Team. She didn't join us tonight, but we went in and created a full showcase of the real estate, of the activities, of the amenities, of the lifestyle, all in Margaritaville. So if you go into the YouTube search, type in Near Disney and then Margaritaville Resort, you should find that. It's a really good one. So thank you so much. That does sound like an awesome time.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just another thing that shows you while living there, you can still feel like you're on vacation all the time. I'm not sure if there's any other resorts or parks doing the Christmas in July, but Disney did, Disney Springs, a couple of years ago. We got our Christmas like mouse ears, and we went and met Santa, and he was that year wearing like his Hawaiian shirt, and everyone just it may have even snowed in July. And people get really into the Christmas spirit because it's right around the corner at this point. We're 5 months away.
Yeah, I've heard about Christmas in July events. They're fun. It's funny to think about when those countdown memes always start for how many days until Christmas. And I mean, there was always the 25 days of Christmas, but now people get a little carried away with like months and months ahead of time. But it's fun to, like they tell you to always keep in the spirit all year round. And this is one way of doing it. And that's cute. Oh, I see you got a little furry friend in the back.
Yep, I like the cat decided Evie wanted to be a part of the show this evening.
Evie?
𝐸𝐵, yep, like the Pokemon.
Yeah, my cat usually the one that jumps up on the on the desk while I'm doing the show, so it's only fair.
He's not
All
shy
right.
today.
No, not shy. So, all right. And then, Tanya, you wanted to bring us a market update about the Orlando area, actually, when it comes to Florida's population being on the rise.
Yes, the population is rising. The Florida's Demographic Estimating Conference said that from April 1st of this year to April 1st of 2028, the state is projected to average 319,109 net new residents per year, which is incredible. So more and more people want to move to Florida, and we have a lot of reasons why they should. And we are always happy to welcome new residents, and we're happy to show them homes and find them a place that, they can call home with their families. And they've been estimating all these many people are going to move here. And right now we have 23 million residents as of April 1st. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we find that a lot of people are moving here from California and New York and other states up north. So there's a lot of reasons why we keep getting more and more new neighbors. And it's especially here in Celebration, right, Elijah?
Yeah, we've been enjoying getting to know people from New Jersey. Shout out to Ron and Helena. We've been getting to know people from California, people from New York. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, that population is growing. Our state's becoming bigger. We got more delegates in the electoral map now. Like we're having fun just bringing people their real estate needs. Absolutely. So thanks for that reminder, Tanya. Then that's if you or anyone you know has been thinking about Florida, please give us a touch or share our videos with them, because we are market experts for at least the Orlando and Disney area of Florida, which is a big, fun lifestyle. So
yeah.
And speaking of which, as far as what else is expanding and changing, growing in Florida, not just the population, but the amenities. We've got an interesting story about Boxy Park in Lake Nona. That area is super near to the airport, lots of medical facilities and jobs down there, but also beautiful housing. And it's officially Orlando, and this area has an awesome downtown called Boxy Park. If you've ever seen it, they've got like those giant containers like you see here that they have food trucks work out of, and they've got like entertainment and live music that plays. It's one of the more interesting architecture areas of the Central Florida area, this downtown part of Lake Nona. And so some new stuff coming to it. Tavistock, the developer for Lake Nona, has got a permit to repurpose 12 shipping containers with a variety of food truck drink concepts. They're adding volleyball courts and expanding the venues for live entertainment. They've got, in addition to volleyball, new cabanas for more shade. They're enhancing the dog park. They're upgrading their restroom areas. If you found that you would want that to be a better experience for you, they're doing that. So yeah, this new permit allows us to continue serving as a community-focused gathering spot, being Boxy Park, outdoor music, volleyball, beach ball, top quality food and hospitality on our always changing community event programming and special events. So yeah, always check out if you're looking for date night and you're maybe been to Disney Springs enough or all the others, don't forget about Boxy Park. Go to the Lake Nona website and Boxy Park and see what kind of fun local bands or anything that's going on there, or what's cooking with all their food trucks and local stuff. So it's a really cool place. So
Yeah, if I
definitely.
can piggyback off of you, Elijah. So I
Sure.
lived in Lake Nona for about 3 years, and so we had opportunities to go to Boxy Park, and it was always hopping. So if you need to know, like, geographically, where is it? If you know where Nemours Hospital, the VA hospital, or if you know that off of the 417, the airport's exit 17, Lake Nona Boxy Park is 19. So it's right there. You could probably get to the airport in 15 minutes from Boxy Park. And we did take a couple of our puppies once, and they had a great time as well. It's very dog friendly. And then I forget if it's Saturdays or Sundays, but they would have like spinning classes or yoga. So it's a very flex space, but they do always have something going on.
Yeah, so you would like that new amenity that they're adding with improving the dog parks.
Yeah,
But we
I mean,
did
I thought it
highlight
was great, but Maybe
Apparently
make it bigger and better.
yeah, they're gonna take it up a notch. And we actually highlighted dog parks in Celebration, Florida, where we live now, in our last amenities video that we created, me and Virginia Carlson. So always also search for that in the YouTube as well.
We love our dog
And
parks.
yeah, so I'll throw it over to you one more time, Tanya, on the Florida inventory, not just the population, but how is inventory working to accommodate this increase in population?
Yes, thank you, Elijah. Well, in June, so last month, Florida's housing market saw an increase in inventory levels, which is really good. And we saw new listings for both single family homes and condo townhouse. The median sales price for single family homes in June was approximately 427,000. That's up 1.7% from last year. And the condo townhouse prices remained at 325,000. We have closed sales of single family homes, the total 23,183 in June. And we had condo townhouse sales that were down to 8,339. So people are buying more homes than they are buying condo townhomes as of right now.
Okay.
And despite higher mortgage rates and rising prices, Florida continues to attract new residents with more than 1,000 people moving here every day. That's pretty crazy and great.
Yes.
Florida Realtor's chief economist, Dr. Brad O'Connor, suggests that we're going to have better figures this month. We will see. We're almost at the end of the month. Pending inventory shows a close gap for single-family homes, indicating potential for similar closed sales in the coming months. So for more updates, please stay tuned to our channel where we bring you the latest information and tips for Florida living.
Yeah, we always ask where you're watching from, because we know that there's people from all states, all over, and even some other countries keeping an eye on the Florida real estate market. So we appreciate you watching, and we always love to know if you're watching from anywhere local or anywhere far. And so, speaking of that inventory, I wanted to highlight this new construction opportunity. We've been pretty diligent about highlighting new construction. So Meritage Homes is expanding into this Kagan's Crossing West. So there's basically going to be offering there's pre-selling by appointment. So please get in touch with us if you're interested. Spacious open concept townhomes in the mid 300s. So when Tanya was just talking about the median home price of single family being 427, if that is still a bit high, if you're looking for that starter home or something a bit more economically priced, townhomes are great because they have amenities like condos, but they're like in the form factor of a single family home. You kind of get that single family home feel. And this is off US 27 in the Clermont, Florida area of Central Florida. It basically allows you to be minutes away from the chain of lakes, downtown Clermont, and Disney attractions. It's got a resort style pool and cabana. So basically, yeah, with prices starting at $355, that's pretty good for getting 1,485 square feet to 1,566. These are 3-bedroom townhomes. They've got garages of 1 to 2 car. Basically, on the end of those stretches of townhomes, those will be the ones that have that extra, they're more square footage, and the 2-car garages on the bookends of that. Basically, yeah, this is in an area. I think I found a cool video that I'm going to talk. It highlights some of the advantages of Kagan's Crossing West to give you an idea of what that general area, what the map looks like, and how much inventory that they're going to have. So when the lot stretches out, you can see this is the area of what they are pre-selling, and there's quite a lot that is left at this time for that, 3-bedroom homes, 14 to 1,500 square feet, get some garage space, variety of floor plans, so we can explore that together if you're interested, because that is an attractive price point we're finding for people wanting to, because I was just talking about a price cut on a home from like 1.8 like like 1.5 million or 1.4 million. It's like, oh, that's great, but can we shave a whole million off that? To some people. So yeah, giving you the idea of that proximity to Disney World and the parks.
And townhomes are great too if you don't want to have to. Maybe it is your starter home, or maybe you're just done like taking care of the maintenance. Like you don't want to have to do the roof. You don't want to have to do this, you know, be in charge of the sidewalks and things like that. Like a townhouse is a great option.
So yeah, I'm told that the monthly fees are in the 200s, so not too bad, and that that they don't have. I don't believe they have the CDD added on either. So just be in touch with me about that, or any of us if this interests you. And because yeah, we just love to bring all of the housing options up to you. And I would like to highlight also in a good price point as well, an option in the town of Celebration that was built by Disney. We just had a price cut on our listing in the South Village area, right across from the beautiful South Village community pool of this is 940 Spring Unit 102. So basically, you can just see you've got a condo that is 1,460 square feet, all on one floor. That is something that we are seeing just so much increasing demand for, especially with these open concepts, no carpet in the house, as you can see, bedrooms on all wings of the home. This is an office space that can be converted very easily into a third bedroom. We've seen that done many times with this floor plan that we've worked with. We have a lot of experience selling condos in Celebration, Florida. And yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of room to envision your own stuff going in here when it's nice and vacant. I'm excited to get out to the part where we're looking at, you've got your main living area and your primary bedroom that walk out to a nice spacious patio. And so we've just had a price cut here for all this to $474,000. And as you can see, walking out to this beautiful patio space, right across is some open park. It's across walking distance from the spring park pool that is large and heated, has room for swimming laps, and it conveys with a garage. Nothing that you should ever take for granted when it comes to condo living near to downtown Celebration. So happy you could get a peek at that. Oh, we just got a comment. Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate's checking in on the stream tonight. Sending love to the dream team.
We're sending love to you, Kim.
Yes, yes. Oh, from Utopia. Yeah, so she's actually taking a very rare, a woman of her busy schedule, cruise right now. So she's going to be back in less than a week. But I hope that she's enjoying every minute of it and doesn't spend too much time thinking about real estate like she is right now. She should be enjoying a pina colada, like we were just talking about Margaritaville. That's what we hope you have. You have a margarita in your hand.
Enjoy your time, Kim. We love you.
So yes, that was 940 Spring Park Street, Unit 102. Beautiful condo in Celebration, Florida, with a nice price reduction of $474,000 for conveying with a garage and having that proximity to so much great amenities and those kinds of views. So yeah, so happy to have that. Let's see what else is on the docket for this evening. I thought I'd bring up a fun discussion topic potentially. There's this cool List Reports Inc. Instagram page that I like to follow, and some of us have have gotten some stuff under contract recently, so that's awesome. Congratulations, Elizabeth and Tanya, and even hey, me and Kim had some good business this past month. But there was just an interesting discussion topic about 5 reasons the highest offer doesn't always win. Sometimes we get people afraid of making an offer, or they just feel like, oh, sometimes we'll tell them during the showing, say, hey, an offer just came in, or we'll just disclose that there is currently an offer in hand. And we wouldn't want that to always scare you away from even trying, because if you come in, even if you don't even necessarily beat that offer on exact price, we'd like to just walk you through here and discuss some of the strategies that people do to maybe still get the house in the end. So one reason says buyer asked for things that the sellers made clear weren't for sale. Maybe they wrote something in the contract that they said, hey, I want this anyway, even though you said that this chandelier doesn't convey or something, right? We do encounter that as some difficulties sometimes, as you might have heard. And then maybe you come in with a slightly lower offer, but you're like, hey, I understand that chandelier is sacred, and I won't ask you for it. I won't make that a deal breaker. Another offer is 100% cash with fewer contingencies. Well, yeah, I mean, if you are cash and you heard that somebody else was offering full asking doesn't even necessarily mean that they win it out, because you might just say, hey, quick and painless cash, maybe for just a little bit less. I've seen that happen. People take the lower offer just because it's less of a headache if you happen to be working with cash. Higher-est offer has too many contingencies. So maybe you're offering less, but the people who are offering more, sometimes that's something we see for why people offer at asking or even over asking, because they know they got a little baggage when it comes to they need to sell their other place first. So please give us a chance. Please take a contingency. Sometimes it works. Sometimes they'll take the lower offer that has less contingency, but we always try to fight for you either way. Buyers are inflexible on the selling timeline. Flexibility on closing date can be some great leverage. As I think you know, with the deal that you're working on right now, Elizabeth, the seller actually did not want to close as soon as possible, if I remember.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. They were not indifferent entirely, but they weren't pressed for like it has to be done within 30 days. But a few of these other I've experienced in the same situation. Several of these other contingencies and these other reasons why the highest offer doesn't always win. It's true, especially if you have cash and you're not asking for a lot. That's a good starting point.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the cash, like with cash, the title, like sometimes the soonest the title company can close is like 2 weeks or 10 days or something. Like I've heard stuff. And it's just like the seller, like the buyer could be like, come on, we'll take this off your hands as soon as possible. And that's not always the best for the seller's timeline.
No, you'd also have to be like the flash or hire the flash to pack for you. Because I mean, that's a lot, especially if you've lived in that property for a long period of time. You have so many things that you've accumulated. I mean, packing is not easy unless you just dump your drawers into boxes.
Yep. Like that's something when we work with the 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊 team, we have so many contacts. We have like estate sale contacts. We have like all kinds of people who can take those things that can make selling scary for you off your plate. So great. And the last thing here, I think, is a very important one. Buyers aren't pre-approved for a mortgage prior to making an offer. That's why we ask that people get approved right away before you've even found the right houses. Wouldn't you say so, Tanya?
Yes, for sure. There's always also like emotional reasons. I don't know if you've ever heard of like maybe there's 2-3 offers, but they happen to, the one of the families happens to have some sort of commonality with the seller. And they would much rather go with them than sometimes it's not really about the money only. It's also about what sellers believe in. And, if they happen to like a buyer better, they will sell to them.
It may sound corny, but you're absolutely right, Tanya. Like sometimes when you write that letter and you have us forward it to the seller, if it makes a difference, because we actually, since you mentioned that, which is such a great point, had a recent interaction where the seller was picking between two, and the one was just kind of like an investor, and we knew that he was just going to immediately try to rent it and use it for income investment property right away. And this was their house that they loved and lived in for so long. And then our client came in and was like, oh, this is going to be our real home. And we're so excited. We want to just live here and make memories here and own it and cherish it. and that it actually made a difference in what direction that the seller went. So if we can establish that connection, that's a really good point, Tanya. I'm glad you brought that up. We try to work every possible angle for you. Whatever corner you're in, we go to bat for you. We'll put on any that it takes when you give us a call. That's why our numbers are here, where they really ring us. I'm keeping an eye on the comment section here. Seems like we're up to date, but yeah, the comment section goes on forever with our phone numbers. You can text us about real estate or anything, anytime, any questions, any market updates, or if you want a home valuation, we'll be happy to arrange that for you as well.
Yes, we will.
So I think we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
So glad that y'all tuned in. So glad we had some pets make some cameos on the show.
Absolutely. Hey, if you invite her back next week, I'm sure she'll appear.
You know, you saw your little Yorkie dog earlier while we were in the pre-show. Charming. He's such a cute little guy.
Yeah, I think he wants to be on next week. He felt a little left out.
That's right. If you got a favorite dog breed, let us know. Usually I notice people, they pick a breed and they like stay in that. They kind of just like my family went all in on Maltese. I know some people who all in on Chihuahuas, all in on Greyhounds.
Yep.
What do you got? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Yorkies.
Yes. So we did have 3. We have 2 now, and then my mom has 3. So that's all 6 Yorkies. And then your dad has 3? Or your dad and mom
Maltese?
Have 3? Maltese. I don't know. They come in packs. They come in 3s.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
You start collecting by accident. You don't mean to. It just happens.
You start collecting. That's right. It's an addiction.
That's adorable. Very adorable.
Well, so thanks for sharing that with us. And thank you all for watching. We're going to do this again next week. And of course, tune in for the Friday show at 1:30 p.m. as well, where we share some of our great videos that we get our film crew to produce about highlighting the Orlando area, just specifically from us. So awesome. Well, I'm going to let Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate's voice, sign us out. Remember to like and subscribe. Take care.
Bye.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.